daughter was here 2 weeks ago, and we went record shopping. Now, the town that I live in has a little tiny record selection, and it's in a bakery, and there's about 5 bins of records off to the side. So that's about it other than the thrift store. And I did buy this a week later. There's 4 records here, and I'm going to get rid of 3 of them already. And this one here has a little history. And also another thing, I got a 1977, 78, 79, and 80 album. I didn't even know that till I sat down here now. This is Clear Sailing by Chris Hillman. And I got this at the dollar, well, not the dollar store, I got it at the thrift store for $1. It had a price tag on it. And the interesting thing about this, other than that it's a really crappy album, and I do like Chris Hillman, but this is 1977 when the California sound was getting real tired. I got 3 songs into this and I could not finish it. It's got a crappy cover. I mean, but the interesting thing about this, I took off the price tag, and the price tag is from my store from 30 years ago, 1993. I had a used record store for about 8 years. This is from it. It's got X-Bird written on it. I had this album in my collection when it came out, and I got rid of it when I opened the store because it's not very good. Next up, 1978, we got Bryan Ferry, Bride Stripped Bare. And that is based on, that title based on a Marcel Duchamp painting or piece. He was an art guy, a data guy, and he did some really strange stuff. He did a urinal turned upside down in the 30s, and he was like a real early, I say Andy Warhol type of guy. I think Andy Warhol really took a lot from Marcel. Anyways, that's where the title of this album comes. And there's some original stuff on here, and he does some R&B stuff, covers, which I like, no problem. Then I got an XTC. This is 1979, and this is Drums and Wires. And now this album is problematic for me because I didn't have this one, but I had the Black Sea album, which came out after this. And after listening to this, I think Black Sea really took XTC to a whole nother level from this album, but we'll see. Now, this is from 1980. This is considered new wave at the time. Over the years, I think new wave's become a total different concept, but when I was there, new wave was Robin Lane and the Chartbusters and stuff like this. And when my daughter was here, we listened to this, and boy, I don't know. There is 2 good songs in this that I remember, because I did have this album when it came out too. But she's trying to almost sound like Patti Smith and be a little more of that harder edge rock, but it does not work. So, Robin Lane and the Chartbusters. And out of these 4 albums that I bought, I'm only going to keep one. And that is Bryan Ferry by a Mile. I like this album quite a bit. The other 3, nah. Like I said, with the XTC, I'll stick with Dead Sea because Dead Sea, it's the Dead Sea, Black Sea. And I had the original album for Black Sea. It came in a black plastic cover, and it had Black Sea up at the top, I remember, I think. So, this one, tired after one listen. 2 good songs. Chris Hillman, like Chris Hillman, but, oh boy. Anyways, 4 albums in, only 1 album is staying in. So 3 out, 1 in. Sounds like a baseball game going on here.